オカケンじゃなかったっけ？オカルト研究会。あれオカルト研究会ではなかったっけ？近づくなって言われてんのに行くところはやっぱりって感じ。ほえーって感じだね。知らんけど。
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Yes, that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? It'd mean a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? Did she give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's just...
ほらね、やっぱり
It's hard hearing all this, man.
不良だ
You
ほ
at
ど
least
あ
keep
れ
us
よね。
posted if you find out anything?
こっちの側についたら結構心強い
No
の。
promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
ぶっちゃけ近づくなって言われてんのに近づくのってさ、あんまり良くないと思うんだけど。しかもさ、あれ正面から行くんでしょ？ちょっと待てよ。まあやんなきゃいけないんだろうけど。ほら、めっちゃ落ち込んでんやん。もうバッって。もうデートでも誘うか？
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
May have already scooped up the evidence.
お、そこはキムタクだからな。
Yeah,
見
but
つ
I
ける
want
ん
to
じゃねえ
check it
か？
out anyway. Then I can...
In other words, okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River.
おい、
Near a small park.
ド M がいたところ？
On the second floor of the building specifically. The first...
You're the man, Tsukumo.
とりあえず学校から出ないといけないのか。絶対どっかにいるだろう。あれでしょ、付き合ってんでしょ今。ド M とド S の女の人。どうなったんだろう結局。警察か？はい、終わりと。キムタクお得意の登るやつやればいいんじゃないの？クライミングっていうか。いや、こっから入っても結構目立つけどね。見たら。なんでこの人こんなことしてんのみたいになるよ。普通の人はやらないからな。こういうの目立つって言うんだぜ。登れるね。余裕ではないけど登れるね。おー、なるほど。なんか誰か来そうだよな。 ほらな、誰かいると思ったよ。
Maybe?
もうここ届けないで行っちゃえばええやん。神奈川県警ってあれじゃないの、汚職だらけのところじゃなかったっけ。あ、今はもう大丈夫なのか。もう。
Sup?
なるほどね。
Being that Genda law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case. That means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing Ehara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
東京の警察で神奈川県警は、そうだよね。警視庁、そっか、東京の警察か。委員長で起きた奇跡、神奈川県警の管轄になるんだから、東京の警視庁は、どこ言う、おかしい。
Ehara was Tokyo PD.
おー、だから、金卓使えばええやん。
So I'm your therapist now.
Was gonna take you down to the station, put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know.
もう言ってやれよ。そこ、リューマンが
You
攻撃して
proposing
い
a
た。
deal?
それぐらい言ってもええやん。
What you've got is worth making one.
はあ？ああ、そうだな、これだな。
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine.
そりゃキムタクだぜ。なめちゃいかんぜよ。なめちゃいかんよ、キムタクは。
All right, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this.
だからこそ、あれでしょ、優秀なんでしょ、この刑事は。
What you said raises some questions of my own.
Oh yeah?
お、死亡推定時刻。
How narrow is the window for me?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that at any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was...
Good, we're on the same page. Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th, all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
いやいや。
3 weeks? That's a massive gap.
The body's just too decomposed. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba.
What was the victim's cause of...
Yep. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him.
あ
Lifting his chin with his
あ、なるほ
left
ど
hand.
ね。開けてるから、傷口から血がたくさん出るようになるのか。
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're
I noticed the burn marks on the...
Somebody lit flares here, ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called. It's pretty obvious the culprit sent him. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery. And that's exactly what he did.
What would be the point of that, though? Doesn't this place have a manager?
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho. Apparently there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time.
As the murder weapon?
No, they were no weapons at the
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife.
What shape was the body in when it...
Full of maggots and decomposing. The cause of death was the throat wound. But before...
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers.
Sounds...
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no...
ちょっと待って、やばくね。あ、いてー。おいおい、マジかよ、うんこやんけ。ああ、もうやだ。同じとこぐるぐるやってるだけで。同じ高校なんじゃねえな、こいつらもしかして。
So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo. Hey, over here!
Only to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate. Nabi-san!
Alright, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? Draw you in.
盗聴？誰の仕事だ？企業スパイかな。
Excuse me.
盗聴騒ぎ。機密情報がライバル会社に。
Does that mean?
盗聴器が見つかったんですか？まあな、たまたま見つかったんだ。でも、探偵に頼んで探してもらったら5個も出てきてさ。なんか、偉人町で最近盗聴騒ぎが多いらしいよ。言ったでも、ツイッターか。悪徳探偵がいろいろと悪さしてるらしい。悪徳か、同業者としては気になる。バズリサーチャーで調べてみる。あれ？お前ら。高校生相手にこれはやりすぎでしょ。血出てんじゃん、こいつら。まあまあ、キムタクに手出したのが、運のつきだったな。つくもか。 あ、弁護士バッジや。確かに弁護士バッジ残しててよかったな。
Hey.
Hmm?
悪徳探偵か。
Sure.
ストーカーの依頼を受けて、ストーカーの依頼を受けて。
Hmm.
確かにな。それは考えてなかったわ。10メートル範囲か。結構狭いね。
Gotcha.
え10メートルか。10メートルってこの世界での10メートルってどれぐらいなんだ。って言われてもわからんよ。マジでつくも戦えるんか。八神流カンフー免許改伝。つくもマジか。あちょーカンフーってマジで。あ、つくもない人はポーズだけが完璧だったぞ。はったりがうまくなったな。5万も来た。マジで。月にどういうこと。買収されたら誰から。被告人の下請け探偵だとか言ってた。おそらく悪徳探偵か。どんな人か。オンラインで、しかもアバター、そんなやつの言うこと聞いたんか。方言なとこ。録音したか。くそ。
Excuse me.
イリーガルそれイリーガルって名前の時点で危ねえだろ。なんてこと300万って言われたら違和感全く秘密は。いや300万結構高いぜ普通に考えて。謝礼までもらって押し山ってこう首だろうな。下手したら訴えられるかも。犯した罪にはしかるべき罰を仕方のないことですよ。確かにな。それとも悪徳か。そうか。悪徳か。
In other words,
バズリサーチャー。ああ、そういうのを探せばいいのね。ちょっと雑音か。
I see.
だな。その線の方が。
Okay,
池袋
see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
確かに。いや、実はこれ痴漢の相手を品定めしてるんじゃなくて、イヤホンしてんじゃねえもしかしてこの人。
So Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
話してたんじゃない誰かと。
He walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit
そもそも
card.
7
After
時
that, he
43分だ
wandered
と
the platform an
ラッシュア
entire
ワーじゃね
hour
普通に。
ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
Then the security camera that caught him would be...
普通に考えて1時間もかかるか。
That's right.
池袋の人の数考えたらさ、普通に1時間もしないのに疲れようなもんじゃない。
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ehara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. the two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ehara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
確かに。
Sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
6分。
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole. Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
もうぎゅうぎゅうやん。
Ehara should have been standing roughly where I am.
そういうことじゃない。ん？こういうこと？
What the?
いやーでも
Ehara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ehara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ehara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
いろんなアングルから見
As
れ
for
る
what
よ
I was saying
な。
earlier, Ehara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
見取り図なんてあったりどうすんの？いや、待てよ。見取り図か。
So Ehara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ehara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ehara was detained.
Huh?
That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
Hey.
like we checked all the new.
は
What the?
ちなみに今セーブできるんか。他のカメラ。ここで、まだあるってことか。
What the?
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Now we'll pencil.
ほぼほぼ逃走ルートは映されてたってことで。いや、ちょっと待ってよ。一箇所だけ全くないところあるな。
What the?
ここだな。